Welcome to @3 Card Reads. This is a free channel in the Apple Lunar Tarot group. Type !join, no spaces to join the queue, and comment on today's post on the community wall for a free reading. Hit the like button and tell me your like number. And don't forget to comprehend, which means you know I'm not a doctor or lawyer. I'm just some tarot reader giving advice based on what the cards say. Before we start, we will do a quick prayer. Universe, Source, whatever name you answer to, clear the noise and sharpen the truth. Guide my mind, steady my hands, and let what needs to be revealed come forward. Protect this space, protect this reading, and let only honesty speak through the cards. If something is hidden, bring it to light. If someone needs clarity, let them hear it. And if the truth is uncomfortable, let it still be said. Amen. Don't forget to add me on social media, Apple Lunar, sex on Instagram and TikTok. Also, add my other Apple Lunar channels and support me so I can support you. I've got a few of them.
Disclaimer, baby, this ain't a script, this a feeling, intuition's the muse, the cards keep reeling, resonate, yeah, that's the sign we chase, your soul's on the line, we're both in this space.
I pick you guys. Those of you who said pick me, I pick you. How you doing? How's everyone today? Let me just check on a quick video. Just a really quick one. So I've been playing with the AI, and I made this. Oh my god. I keep pressing the wrong button. Let's have a look. I might actually play this when I'm doing a prayer. So I might use that for a prayer. It looks amazing. So today's post, just let me get into the energy, guys. I'm just getting into the energy. We've got a post about the Etsy basic readings. So if you have a look at the images, there are a set of images that'll be in the Etsy basic readings. There'll be a set, I've got a set lot of images, but they will be all different. I have enough to make it so that it looks like it's just for you, but I can make it bulk as well. If you want a premium reading, they're 20% off at the Etsy store at the moment. All right. We've got JP, we've got Lady Luck, and we've got the beautiful Jenna in the room for our members. We're going to start there, and then we'll move on to the free queue. Everyone on the free queue, make sure you do go comment. Only those that comment will be called up when the free queue starts. Jenna, you comprehended? Yes, I see it. Is it a good idea to meet up with Zach in person and talk through things or take space? What are you talking through? Okay, do you want a reality read at the beginning? Oh, what happened to my camera? Hang on. Let me just put up the camera. Okay. What are you talking about? There's no problem. He's not ready to make you his girlfriend. What are you talking about? Do you get what I'm saying? There's nothing to talk about except you becoming his girlfriend. And we're waiting. You're just being impatient, darling. You want things to happen. You want things to move forward. You want to be his girlfriend. You want to be his wife. You want to know that this is a stable relationship. And I understand that. But the thing is, you're not at that stage yet. You're at this stage and you're trying to move to the next stage too quickly. If you do move too quickly, you're going to fail. Enjoy this time, Jenna. I know that it's the most confusing, uncomfortable time of a relationship, but I promise you, when you're married and settled down with Zach, you will look back at this time of excitement and pleasure and confusion and the butterflies that you got, the problems that you had. It's going to be something you look back at and go, oh, I wish it was like that again. Because when you look back in hindsight at this time, you go, I was unsure of what was going on, but I know Zach loved me. Do you get what I mean? Like looking back, you go, oh yeah, I can see that. All right, let's get your mystical reading done. So he wants to meet on Saturday, but you feel unsure. All right. He said, what did he say? Hang on. He wants to continue meeting this one girl without telling her we're dating. Why? No, that's not on. You tell her you're dating. Otherwise, you know what? He's dating her as well and not telling you. So you ask him outright, are you dating her? Because this is not going to dinner with someone. He's dating her. He's dating both of you. Especially if he doesn't want to tell her he's dating you. Or he doesn't want to tell you he's dating her. Yeah. I don't like this dating other people thing. I think it's bullshit. You either want me or you fucking don't. Choose. All right, let's get a reading. Is it a good idea to meet up with Zach in person and talk through things? We've got the Empress card in reverse. I feel like if you meet up and talk through things, there's going to be infertility. Zach has domineering tendencies. Like he's the one that's saying to you, I'm going to date other people, and that's just got to be okay to you. And it might not be okay. And if it's not okay, you might have to walk away and just go, no, draw the line in the sand and then walk away from it. It says dereliction of duty. And I feel like he's making emotional decisions based on his own good. No, Jenna, he did not show you their messages. He showed you their messages after he deleted most of them. Okay? That's how it is. That's a fact. You did not see all of the conversations. He deleted them. He deletes the ones that could get him into trouble. And you shouldn't go and visit. You shouldn't go and date Colin either, because this is escalation. Page of Cups. This one tells me, take space, go and have some fun, do something you want to do, be with your girlfriends, hang out with your mum, do something you enjoy doing, and don't fucking worry about Zach for 5 minutes. Just go and recuperate and get your shit together, Jenna. the Page of Wands says literally, look at this word, hush. I don't think you should interact with Zach unless he interacts with you. I told you this yesterday. You need to start mirroring him. If he says he's going to go on a date with someone else, you say, well, does that mean I can go on dates with someone else? If he says, I'm not going to tell this girl that you're my girlfriend or that I'm dating you, go, is it all right for me to go on a date with someone and not tell them that we are seeing each other? And ask him, turn it around and ask him, mirror him back. If he messages you and says, I love you, then you can message him back and say, I love you. If he messages you and says something negative, you message him back something negative. Fucking start mirroring him, Jenna, immediately. Don't escalate, but mirror him. And when he says, hey, that's not on, why did you do that? Because you did it to me. So I thought it was all right. All right, thank you, Jenna. All right, JP, Naked Truth. Lady Luck, I won't be long. Thanks, Jenna, darling. Do you like my eye today? Doesn't stand out that much. Mirroring shouldn't be exhausting. That means you're putting in effort. Don't put in effort. You got to stop putting in effort immediately, Jenna, and only mirror. That means you need to stop thinking about it. You need to stop worrying about it. And you only interact with Zach when he interacts with you. You don't put any effort into it other than that. You need to start mirroring him immediately. If he says, I need you, you say, I need you. If he says, I'm not ready to ask you to be my girlfriend, you say, I'm not ready to ask you to be my boyfriend. Okay? Doesn't matter what he says, mirror him. JP, I'm on a spiritual journey. You have awakened me. And I hate that I hurt you. You didn't deserve this. Please don't blame yourself. It was my fault. And the grass wasn't greener. I regret my actions. I'm a fool. Thank you, JP. That was your reading for today. All right, Lady Luck is next. Sorry, just getting into the energy. All right, let me just go down the chat. Oh, hi, I'm over it. Do you want to get ready? I'm over it, you remember, just get ready. I will put you on the members thing. I'm sorry about that, I didn't see you come in. Can you please get ready as well? Sweetheart. All right, Lady Luck, I see you. So I'm over it, needs to get ready. Oh, where's the cue? Let me just refresh. I'm over it. Hang on, I'll just call you up. Jenna. Oh, sorry, I'm over it. I didn't realize you were first. I'm so sorry. I'll give you a couple extra cards. Alright. We called up all the members, so everyone's right in the queue if you want to check your position. Exclamation position, Elise, but first you need to join. Where am I? Here. I think this is the right button. Yes. Okay, that's how you join, Elise. I'm over it. Alright, Lady Luck. Romance Fairies. We've got a love language, gifts of giving. And this says that I feel like you're going to get some gifts from Kay. And this is tokens of reciprocity. So you might give him something and he might give you something. So it could be like Christmas. It could be a birthday. Or it has to be something where you give each other gifts is what I'm picking up. More so than anything. So maybe some event or some holiday. I'm thinking Christmas. You'll find that you are a perfect match with him and you complete each other in the most harmonious way. And I feel like also towards December, by the end of the year, we might have a proposal. Your romance might be about to take level up and evolve into something more long-lasting. Thank you, Lady Luck. I'm over it. Where are you? Oh, you're leaving, Elise. Bye, Elise. We'll see you next time. Elham and Wolfie Baby. All right, guys, we'll get going fast now. All right, just before we get started, I need to hear some music. So we're going to play a quick thing I made just before we get started. Just excuse me, I just need to really hear the music, honestly. Come on, brain work. No, not that. That. Here we go.
You're standing in line, phone in your hand. The apple lunas can't understand. Our wait, sometimes more, it's true. For a glimpse of fate, just for you. Career love, maybe a ghost or two. You ask or rummage right on through. People start to tangle, mess it to seem so complicated, you know what I mean. Luna, oh, the bringer of truth, daily terror, for free, what are you? You get a reading, it always resonates, but why the line when fate waits? Come on, baby, don't you know? Membership's the way to go. Or toss a donation, skip the queue. My readings are cheap, it's true, it's new. Support the magic, the energy flow. Don't just wait, let your good fortune grow.
All right, so I got a 10% sale on at the moment on Etsy to the end of April on my love readings and confession readings. Let me just send the link for Etsy. Alright, I'll send you here. This contains a link that'll take you to my Etsy. I've also got premium readings. They're $50 and $25 for a 10-minute and half an hour reading. They're 20% off for the next week. So you could get a premium 30-minute reading for $40 at the moment. All right. Let's get back to it. So be no space. Alexandra, why have you put, because you're on first. Okay, I'll be with you in a second, darling. All right. Naked truth. Let me just switch. All right. I'm ready to come clean. I can't lose you again. You were different from the rest. They didn't mean anything to me. I only want you. And I miss your voice, your laugh, your humor, your touch. I am in my feelings today. Oh, that's a lovely one from A today. I hope that makes you have a smile on your face today. Thank you, Alexandra. How you doing? I haven't read for you for a little bit. Marlene and Dancing Glory getting ready. Okay. You had this friend C who was very well driven to lust and manipulation magic. Well, darling, you got to understand, when you put letters together, you are spelling. That means when you think of something, you start casting the spell. And when you actually speak it, you're saying an incantation. And yeah, when you put letters together, you are spelling. Don't you get that? Hey, Yang, do you want to get ready? So I feel like we all are driven to lust and manipulation magic because, say, we have a crush on someone and we think about them like they are already in our lives. That's manifestation magic. You're actually casting a spell. So you could actually, if you kept on thinking about that person already married to you, literally what would happen is you would cast a spell on them and they would for a while be under your spell, but when you get together the spell would break and then you would break up. I actually hurt my head like 25 years ago, Alexandra. So I'm used to it. Like, I just occasionally have a week of bad days when I overwork myself. And I totally forget that I'm sick when I'm not sick. That's the fucking stupid thing about it. Like, I totally forget that I've got brain damage until I can't remember anything and my brain is shutting down. And I go, oh, that's right. I remember. This is my original state. Because my original state is broken. And I worked myself into this. That's why you should read my book, Gamify Your Life. Because I do these games like every day, which basically make me amazing. If you want to succeed, or you've got a bad memory, or you just want to do better, or you just want things to be easier, you've got to read the first 2 chapters of my book. All right, enough advertising. Sorry, it was a segue. I got to go with it. So that's what happens when you ask about my brain injury. I talk about my book. Let's get your reading done. No, you can't trust someone who does magic, because even them having a photograph of you where they can see clearly into your eyes is enough for them to cast a spell on you. And your image is fucking everywhere thanks to social media. That's why you shouldn't get many pictures of you, because people can like literally steal your soul through your eyes. All right. Never trust anyone that does magic. I'll tell you how you're supposed to do magic. I never do magic on anyone else, right? I always do magic on myself. So if I want someone to like me, I would put a spell on myself to make myself irresistible, rather than put a spell on them to like me. Do you understand? And that's how you can tell a real witch. Everyone else is a spellcaster. Like, they're just fucked. You don't cast spells on anyone else, only on yourself. And like, I will tell you how to cast a spell on yourself, but I will not cast a spell on you. I don't cast spells. You got to stay away from this shit. You can open doors and oh, Marlene, thank you. No, we've got the Tower card. The first card that came out is the Tower card. I gotta say, Tower card, worst card you can get if we're asking about a relationship or if you can trust her. No, you can't. No, you can't. This is destruction, sudden upheaval, trauma, unexpected change, disaster and loss, bankruptcy, natural disasters, but it's also loss and tragedy. There's also a revelation here. So you're going to find out the real her at some stage. Like creating an illusion. Yeah, see, okay, anytime you create an illusion, that's manifestation magic. When you pretend that an event has already happened, like say I want to get married and I want to manifest it, I pretend I'm already married and it's 10 years later, I've married my person and I'm going to write them a letter. Because manifestation, like part of the spell casting, is you write down your intentions. If you're just thinking about things and manifesting with your mind, it doesn't actually work. It doesn't catch, you know. And if you're using anything other than manifestation magic, it rarely works because we're using the wrong words. That's another story altogether. We've got this card, the visitor's card or the coming of age card. This envisions youth and children. And honestly, I just feel like she might be a little bit immature, might be a little bit schoolyard, and might get a little bit rough if things don't go well. This is about standing up for what you believe in, fighting for your corner, being protective, defensive, and assertive. So don't let her walk all over you either. If you don't like something, say fuck you and walk away. Maybe you don't have to be as blunt as me, though. Thank you, Alejandra. All right, let me just see you. Yag. Yag needs to get ready. Hello, Yag. Yag's a member, so we'll just go up to the members screen. Thanks, Alejandra. Yeah, Yag. So Yag, now membership will be changing. I've adjusted the levels. Now I want you to know skipping the queue was never available for all channels. I just let you. So you need to go and check out what's going on with the membership here. You're going to get like 2 months. Like I'm not changing anything. Like everything's changing, but I'm not initiating it for like 2 months. So even though I've changed the membership levels, you still get to skip the queue in all the channels for the next 2 months at least. So it won't be, it's like April. So July I'm changing it. I'm actually instigating it. All right, let's get your reading. I was made to love you. And I have magnetic attraction and passion for you. I talk to my friends about you. And you might be one of those grass is greener possibilities. Gave you an extra card, Yag. Did it talk to you when you come in? I'll add you to the members so that it tells everyone that you're a member when you come in. All right, thank you, Yag. That was your reading. Dancing Glory. Have I done you or not? I don't think so. Oh, Marlene as well. Marlene, are you here? Anyway, I think just tell me, guys, because I have no fucking idea, actually. I'm totally clueless here. I think I'm doing Dancing Glory. I'm looking for Marlene to get ready, and then I'm calling up the next 2 people. Thanks, Dancing Glory. I didn't think I did you, but I do get very confused. Thanks, Marlene. I can see you. So now I'm doing Dancing Glory, Marlene, and then calling up the next 2 people. If that's incorrect, let me know. It's hard to do 3 jobs, guys. Dancing Glory. I'm learning to love myself now, thanks to you. And I didn't know if my family was going to accept you. But I'm ready to come clean. I can't lose you again. Thank you, Dancing Glory. That was your reading. All right. Marlene is next. Serby, why have you put your... Let me just see what Serby's doing. Serby hasn't been called up. Serby's not number one. Serby, please don't put your comment up early. You haven't been called. It's not your turn, and it's a little bit rude for you to shout in the middle of me doing readings when A, it's not your turn, and B, you're not next. And C, you haven't sent a donation. So those are the three reasons that you can't put it up. Also, I have a brain inventory and it confuses the fuck out of me. So can you not spam me, and can you not put your question up too early, because I'm just going to fucking ignore it. I'll get you to post your question again when I'm ready, Serby. Thank you. I'm not cranky, it's just my tone of voice. Serby, you've done it again. Are you kidding me? I'm going to kick you out if you've done it one more time. Anything is leaving? Oh, sorry, anything. Hey, Serby, don't put your comment up again until I tell you to. I mean it. I'll kick you out. It's against the rules what you're doing. Please don't do it. Hi, Marlene. What is the most likely action of the person whose message I didn't answer? Guys, I got to say, mirror them. You got to mirror them, no matter how you feel, no matter what you want, no matter what they say, mirror them. It's all right, Serby. No, it's okay, Serby. I'm not upset. I'm just letting you know the rules. I'm very strict about them because I've got a brain injury. Bye, Manuel. You're totally fine, Serby. I just want you to know that it's a very strict rule. I'm all right, Marlene. What is the action of person whose message you didn't answer last night? Well, I feel like they're heartbroken. I feel like they're feeling lonely. They feel like there's division here and separation, and they're unhappy. They might be feeling turmoil or grief, and they're feeling confusion and maybe a little bit of alienation. They're unhappy. They have an unhappy family life, and they're in a dysfunctional family. But calmer waters are coming. I feel like either you're going to move on from this and get on with life, or you're going to forgive this person and move forward, and there's going to be healing and overcoming of difficulties, stability and relief. Either way, whether you do it alone or you do it with this person, I see stability and relief and overcoming obstacles. Thank you, Marlene. All right, I think I'm calling up the next two people, Manifest and Serby. You can get ready now, Serby, please. I appreciate you. And sorry, my tone of voice is sometimes wrong because of my autism. Like, honestly, I just have very little time, and I'm trying to explain things, and it comes out really bluntly, and I'm really sorry. I can't help it. I'm autistic. Like, and the more that I become like Apple Luna, the personality, the more aware I become of how bad my autism was. I thought I really had mild autism, but it's actually pretty bad. Like, socially, I'm retarded. All right, Savvy, let's do you. And I do want to apologize for my rudeness before. I know it was an accident. I just wanted to reiterate what I was trying to do was reiterate the strict rules that I have. And one of the rules I have is if you post your question 3 times, that's called spamming. And if you spam me, I kick you out. Like it's an autism thing. So if this happens, then this happens. So you wrote your question twice, and I'm like, that better not be a third one because I'm going to call that spam. Do you get what I mean? With my autistic system. But let's forget about it. It's okay. You're allowed to make mistakes. It's totally fine. Just let me know that you've made a mistake and I'll be like, cool. Will you be a doctor, Savvy? Wow, that's going to take a lot of study. You're going to have to do a lot of memorizing. So you better have a good memory. Savvy, will you be a doctor? We've got a yes card with the High Priestess. The High Priestess shows wisdom and knowledge, and that's what you need to be a doctor. But she also shows things yet to be revealed. So there might be some obstacles that you might have to overcome. But I do believe that your spirit guides are standing beside you to be a doctor. We've got the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is about new beginnings, good news, and actually starting something. This is about new initiatives and new passions. So it's a perfect card to get if you're asking about a new career. And the Knight of Cups is a romantic card. It is about romantic offers, invitations, and being swept off one's feet. So I do predict a little bit of romance coming into your life, maybe towards the end of the month. Thank you, Sobi. That was your reading for today. All right, manifest abundance. All right, let's get Hyundai and Halo ready. You was an F's relationship in January 27. Well, the first card isn't about your relationship with your F. It's about your relationship with yourself. If you don't love yourself, if you don't think you're amazing, then no one else will think you're amazing and love you. So your worth doesn't depend on other people. You need to know your worth first. For example, what I did was I worked out mathematically how much it would cost for someone to do all the things that I do. One of the things that shocked me was $500 for sex for an hour. I was going, oh my God, I ripped myself off. I got nothing for it. So know your worth, okay? Sex is $500 an hour. If you're not getting $500 or equal value, you shouldn't do it. I feel like you are still going through a natural evolution with this person, and you need to let the situation unfold naturally. It's going to unfold slowly. Like, if nothing is happening right now and you're like, what's going to happen in January? Probably still nothing. because nothing's happening. Are you going towards your person? Because they're not coming towards you. And if they are, you need to come towards them more. Do you know what I mean? Like you have to think about things in the form of energy. So you can't react if I don't act. I need to act first for you to react. Otherwise, we're just sitting here being gases. And I feel like I'm going to give you an extra card, Manifest, because we've got this card. I feel like there's going to be a situation where you're going to get your feelings hurt, or you're not going to get something that you wanted. It might upset you. And I feel like there's going to be an apology and forgiveness. And moving on, yes, I feel like there's going to be a situation where you're going to be let down with this person, maybe even in January. But I do feel like your relationship with them is about divine timing. And I do feel like it's naturally evolving. And I got to say, you don't go from seeing someone and going, oh my God, I want to marry them, love at first sight, which is actually just sex if you think about it, because you don't know anything about them except that they look good and you want to fuck them. Love takes time. Let this relationship evolve naturally. Thank you, Manifest. Hi, Josephine. Welcome in. Yeah, get ready, Punday. Is Halo around? Let's call it the next person, Party Girl. Let's go look at the confession cards. I need another song break. I need to hear some music and tune back in. So we'll show you what confession cards we have in the room. If you'd like a confession reading, pay attention.
You're standing in line, phone in your hand, for Apple Luna's cards, understand. Our wait, sometimes more it's true, for a glimpse of fate just for you. Career, love, maybe a ghost or two. You ask or rummage right on through. People start to tangle, mess it's a scene, so complicated, you know what I mean. Apple Luna, oh the bringer of truth, daily terror, for free, what are you?
Thanks, Monday. Ooh, yay! Angel number deck. Guess what? We've got a new angel number deck. Unfortunately, I can't read it on camera. I've got to read it. I'm going to hold it up. Look, angel number deck. Brand new one. Oh, where are we? There. There's the camera. So hopefully these ones are good. I'm going to give you 3 of these so we can try the new angel number deck. Oh, no. Sorry, you want a time frame? For starting your job. So, Panay, I hope you're manifesting this by imagining yourself already starting your job. You need to stop asking when and just believe it's going to happen. Because you asking when, even you asking me, when is this going to happen? What is the time frame of my new job? You're saying, I don't know exactly when it is, right? When you say, it's going to happen, I know it's going to happen, I don't know when it's going to happen, but what I'm going to do is believe that it's happened and wait for the universe to snap back into place. And honestly, it does. And the thing is, it's a bit like free falling at first. You've got to just totally believe, even though you have no proof. And then you ask the universe to give you proof, and it does. It's really weird how you talk to the universe. The universe is very quiet. All right, time frame. I'm going to make a time deck that doesn't have all the bullshit in it. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm only going to give you one. There's other cards here, but I'll give you the one that says the month, which is August. And angel numbers. Thanks, Halo. Okay. 666. Love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, and self-love. Reflect. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. You need a mental shift towards greater optimism, self-assurance, and trust. Put your faith in your gut and inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person. See, I like these cards better. 444. Change, rebellion, guidance, justice, truth, character, love. Protection. Get ready for the good things you've been hoping for. You were born for a higher calling. Put your energy into going towards your ambitions, and the universe will align itself to provide you with the right people, circumstances, and resources to make things happen. What do you think of those ones? Can you please let me know? Did that resonate with you? Did you like those new angel cards? Or did you hate them? Which ones are your favorite angel cards, Halo Angel? It's very important. Halo Angel tells me which angel cards they like. You've got angel right in your name. All right. Thanks. You tell me too, Punday. I need to know a bit of Halo Angel, though. I don't know why I focused on Halo Angel, even though I was doing Panday's reading. Because I saw the words Halo Angel, I'm like, angel reading. You have to tell me what you think of the cards. But Panday, did you like those cards? You love those ones. I actually like these cards. I fucking hate the other ones. I really don't believe and resonate with the other cards, but these ones are all right. I like these. All right. Romance fairies. Okay. Having a bit of a romance fairy day today, are we, people? Hi, sexy Sarah. How you doing? We've got freedom, and I feel like at first, as is going to want some healthy space and room to breathe. But I feel like as it gets later into December, you're going to spend quality time together, maybe on the phone or online or even in person, and you're going to be a witness to each other's lives and stories. And then I feel like it's not unexpected for you, Halo Angel, but he is going to have an unexpected connection with you. And although you're going to be very different, opposites do attract, and he's going to be just as attracted to you. I don't see much except for spending a little bit of time together. At first, he's going to be scared because he's going to lose his freedom, but he's going to unexpectedly connect with you. Promising. It's a good reading. Thanks, Halo Angel. Thanks for your feedback on the cards. I don't know why I focused on you, just because of your name, I think. I'm pattern recognizing. Party girl, can I have a time frame for when I will be employed next? All right, but I'm only going to give you one card for the time. I can't give you several cards. I'm literally going to have to make my own deck. Next month. We've got next month for you, party girl and work oracle. Hey, there's a girl. Oh, Panday likes it. Excellent. I'm glad you guys like the new angel deck. I'm pretty happy with it. I will try and get another one because you guys are mad for angel decks. When I see another one that I think might be good. All right, party girl. Next month, you're starting a new job and money matters. Make sure you cut expenses, save where you can, turn off the light switch if you're not in the room, and make informed choices so that you invest your money wisely. And we've got winning. I think everything's going to be fine because sooner or later, luck comes to everyone. You just need to make sure that you keep a frugal head and don't overspend, and put a little bit away for a rainy day because I think you're going to be successful this year. Thank you, party girl. Alrighty. Don't know where I'm up to, so I think I'm calling up someone else. High Priestess and Naaman. Let me play some music while they're getting ready.
Apollonia, oh the bringer of truth, daily terror, for free what are you? You get a reading, it always resonates, but why the line when fate awaits? Come on baby, don't you know? Membership's the way to go, or toss a donation, skip the queue. My reading's the cheap, it's true, it's new.
Alright, we got a High Priestess. So I'm going to say, this is not, time is not set in stone. It's not like I'm a psychic. I'm not a psychic. I can't predict when something is going to happen. I can look at the timelines and predict probable timelines, though. That's kind of how it works for me. And I'm going to say there are many timelines here. I'm seeing many timelines. So there is nothing here except don't force things. Let it happen naturally. The more you force things, the less likely it is to happen. The more you think about it, the more you want it, the more you focus on it, the less likely it's going to happen. So stop thinking about proposal of marriage and just enjoy your person's company. Why do you have to get married straight away? divine timing is at play. There is no timeline for this. It depends on micro decisions. Like if I get up in the morning and I decide I want cereal for breakfast, but there's no milk, I've got a micro decision to go to the shops and possibly meet the man of my dreams, or I can stay home and have toast. You know what I mean? Like, so will I meet my soulmate? Yeah, but if I stay home and have toast, it might take me a bit longer. That's how timelines work. Micro decisions matter. Make good micro decisions. All right, I'll give you 2 cards from here. We've got best friend energy. And I feel like you need to concentrate on your friendship, because basically if you're not friends at the beginning, you can't be friends at the end, and you will break up when you go through the 7-year itch. Do you know what the 7-year itch is? You've been dating for more than a year. Yeah, but divine timing is at play. He wants to be best friends. He wants to make sure that the feelings are deep and yeah. I'm picking up best friend energy. We also had the lasting love card, so I don't want you to think, oh, he only wants to be my friend. No, that's not it, High Priestess. He wants to be your best friend and your lasting love. And I feel like he's not going to be proposing in the next couple of months. That's not going to happen. I feel like it's going to be something like serendipitous. So he might buy a ring, and he might have that ring for 6 months waiting for the perfect moment. Do you know what I mean? And he's waiting for these dominoes to fall into place, you know, like a moonlit night, a dinner, romance, you know, getting down on one's knee. You know, like he might have this whole thing planned, and until he can instigate this plan, I don't think he's going to ask you to marry him. He wants it to be perfect. We do have lasting love, though. Just be patient. Love takes time. Oh, you're fine, Sarah. How you doing? Let me just see where I'm up to. We had a high priestess come through. No one else. Let me just see. I called up Eamon. Eamon, are you in the room? All right, let's call up the next 2 people. Sarah Kai and Thea. You love my hair. Oh, fuck. Sarah, my hair is... like, I've got a fucking lot of hair. A lot of hair. Like, I don't know, guys. Can you see this? I have to plait my hair. It doesn't look like much now, but, like, I literally have 2 hairs in every follicle. And my hair is so thick, and it's kind of wavy, not curly, so it just kind of looks messy all the time. So I just fucking thought, I don't even care anymore. I'm going to plait it. Like, you know, like I plait it up and it stays like that for a couple of days. So, and then I go and I re-plait it. You know, I get a couple of days wear out of it. I just paste back my fucking flyaways. I mean, we didn't have anyone come through. There you are, Sarah Kai. Okay, let's call up next few people. My twin flame. Why is Serby on the queue again? Serby, you've already had a go. Marita, you can get ready as well. Hey, Anacat, how you doing? Hey, we got Sarah Kai. I'm good, thanks. I'm always good. Except when I'm bad. Then I'm bad. Which future job is better for you? School psychologist or for special aid students or mental health counsellor? You're looking at this the wrong way. First of all, you're thinking about it in an emotional way, Sarah Kai. Go and get a piece of fucking paper. Go and get a pen. I want you to work out how much each one makes in a year. Right? I want you to add in any further education, licenses, or costs that will be attributed to that job. So for school psychologist, you might have to do occasional blue card training to be able to work with children. And that blue card will cost you. So that career as a psychologist might actually end up costing you a fair bit of money and not making as much as, say, the mental health counsellor, which might not be working with children. You might not need a blue card. Anything where you're working with children, you are going to have to get a special license. Sarah Kai? So keep that in mind as part of the costs of your job. Do you know what I mean? Because that's going to come out of your pay. Now, let's get a mystical reading. I never tell you what to choose, so we're going to get a card for each. Now, I'm going to look at this two ways. Honestly, we're going to look at it as a school psychologist or a school counsellor, I'm going to say. So school psychologist or school counsellor. This one is for school psychologist for special aid students. So this one's for normal students. This one's for special aid students. Because we're just looking into it. We might as well look into all the options. You don't always have to be with special needs. And we've got mental health counsellor. So we'll put that card there for mental health counsellor. So let's look at this first card, and this is for psychologists but not special needs. And this is the generosity and gifts card. It's about employment, sharing, benevolence. This is a good option for you. Yes, it's not leaping out at me. It's not like going, oh my God, this is a fantastic option. It's an option. So I just don't think you're going to find your passion, because I do feel like you will find your passion with the special needs children, people with mental health issues, and people that you can relate to and people that you can actually help with things that you've done and things that you've lived. So school psychologist for special needs student, we've got a yes card, and it's the happy families. I think this one is a wow situation. I think you're going to be very happy if you do choose this. But you need to write down a list of pros and cons. What are the pros of being a school psychologist with special aid? You might have to go to school for longer, for example. You got to think of all the things, Sarah Kai. You can't just blindly go taking steps and not working out what might happen. You've got to always be looking at the machine. The Ace of Wands comes out for mental health counsellor. This is another good option for you. It's a yes card, and it could be a new beginning. This one, it says actually starting something. So I actually think this Like, and as I move from the energy of school psychologist, I'm just, oh my God, I fucking hated school. I fucking hate being in that school energy. And honestly, I don't think the school energy is right for you. But I do feel like the mental health counselor is more your area. Like, you're going to be overcoming different things, limitations that you put on yourself. And I believe that you can pass these experiences on to basically anyone rather than just focusing on children. And like I said, if you do mental health counsellor, you could not necessarily need to do children and then not need a blue card. The first one is a remote job. You prefer a remote job. Yeah. Like Sarah Kai, all you got to do is write down on a piece of paper all the pros and cons and just make sure you look at it properly. Because what your brain does, it only looks at the good points or the bad points. It doesn't look at all of them at the same time. And the only way you can get your brain to do it is by taking it out of your brain and putting it on a piece of paper and looking at it with your eyes. And then you'll be able to see which one is your best option. That's the problem. You're trying to do it in your head. You need to do it outside your head. Because sometimes your brain fucking lies to you. Sarah, you got long hair? All right. Feya, how you doing? I've missed you, Feya. I've been thinking about you. I hope you're okay. Are we saying I am loved and I am lovable, Feya? Because you are lovable and you are loved. You're having a dream about your father. Well, first of all, reality reading. Sometimes a dream is just a dream. Sometimes it's a hope. Sometimes it's a worry. Sometimes it's a fear. And sometimes it's the subconscious helping you work through something. And sometimes it's prophetic or a download from the divine or God or someone. Do you know what I mean? So dreams can be many things. Don't just think it could be one thing, because you've got to understand that many things are happening all at once, and it is many things all at the same time. Sure, Thea. If you want to chat, hit me up on WhatsApp, social media. Probably social media is better. I'm on Instagram, Appaluna666. And I'm on Facebook as Luna Fruit. I can't use my real name because I got kicked off Facebook for my sovereignty posts. Oops. They told me not to come back. All right. You're having a dream about your father. Is someone manifesting? We've got a no card in reverse. This shows that you might have an imbalance or conflict in your life, and you might lack perspective or have disharmony and stagnation. And the effigy of your father might be trying to give you a lesson or point you in a direction. So although I don't feel like someone is manifesting him coming back into your life, I do feel like there is a judgment situation where he might come back to make amends, and he might not be manifesting himself into your life. He might actually be walking back into your life. This says homesickness and decisiveness. So I feel like he's going to be coming back asking for forgiveness. And the Queen of Wands says, look, okay, so you're looking at this the wrong way. Okay, you're looking at like, this is my blood-related father, right, who gave birth to me. And you got to stop that. You're a human, Hueman, a being of light, right? And you signed soul contracts before you came here. Now, these contracts were to be with certain people and energies that would bring about different changes and opportunities for you. He's not your father. Like, honestly, you probably signed a soul contract to help him, or he signed a soul contract to help you. I feel like in your past life, you weren't actually like father and daughter, you were mother and father. So I'm feeling like there is going to be this resentment energy there, and the resentment energy is there and no one knows why. It's like, I don't know why I'm feeling resentful, but I'm feeling resentful. That's what I'm picking up, and until he gets over it, yeah, I'm feeling like he's going to come. Whether your father is alive or deceased, and needs to come to you that way. Yeah, but Thea, you got to understand. Stop thinking about it like that. He's not your father like that. What he is, think about it like you're a think about it like you're in the animal world, right? In the animal world, basically the village takes care of the child, right? A lot of the time, the mother is only with the child while she's breastfeeding, and once the baby weans, it's basically by itself in amongst the community. Now, you're saying that you want to use the human model. You want to have a mother and father who are married and living together and have a family home, and like, honestly, that model is not the model that your father's following. I don't know where that was going. I don't know what I was saying. I just snapped out of it, and I just want you to know it's not about you, though. It's not about you. It's about him and the way he lives his life. Hey, Emma, you can !join to join the queue. Welcome in. All right, thank you, Faya. That was your reading. Did I do a reading? Faya, did I do a reading or did I just fucking talk? I fucking can't remember. Like I said, I was in a trance. I actually did a reading for you because I was in a trance. Did I do a reading? I can't remember. Can someone tell me, please? I was in a trance and I've totally snapped out of it and I'm totally confused. I think I'm calling up the next person, which is Desi and CM. Oh my God, it's so hard to be a tarot reader and then moderate as well. And cat, what are you doing? Where can I see which messages do you have? Oh, you want to know the cards, Anaket? I'll play the animation. I need a quick break after that. When I go blank, I need a quick break. Let me just catch up. Thank you, Desi girl. I'll be with you in a second. It was helpful and insightful. Oh my God. I'm like, I have no idea, Thea. I've got no idea what I said to you. Let me just play some music and get back in the groove.
Confessions of a crush in a card deck so bright. Apollona's got the magic, shining like a light. So tap that screen, yeah, like and subscribe. Unlock the secrets, feel the vibe. From Australia, tarot and intuitive queen. Apollona's laying down what she's seen. No fluff, no fake, just the honest truth. Trinity Tarot Life for your spiritual youth. Confessions of a crush in a card deck so bright. Apollona's got the magic, shining like a light.
All right. Okay, so guys, we're not doing extra cards for free anymore. Hi, Princess. We're not doing extra cards for free anymore. So time cards, you only get 2 cards. That means if you don't get a time card, you just don't. So when will he kiss you? Time is still unknown. There's no plan. He's going to wait and see what happens, and it's going to be serendipitous. When is he going to marry you? And like, I'm concerned. You're just like straight to getting married. Like, see if he's not still an asshole. Do you know what I mean? If he's still an asshole, maybe you don't want to marry him. Around June. So I don't know if that's this year or next year. But I bet you're hoping it's this year. And 1 card for... Oh, sorry. Let me just put you on the screen. Sorry, Desi girl. And we got marriage. So we do get a marriage card. Wedding bells are ringing. But stop counting every second. Because if you look at the clock and count every second till he asks you to marry you, honestly, it'll last an eternity. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. When will he ask you to marry him? That's a proposal. Like I told you, around June. So maybe this year, June. When will he kiss you though? Time is still unknown. Thank you, Desi girl. That was your reading for today. All right, CM. Hi, how are you going? Apollonia Confessions. We gotta have my baby. And I'm scared of getting hurt, so I act like I don't care. I'd drop everything right now just to taste you. Thank you, CM. That was your reading from Apollonia Confessions for F. All right, Marita, we've called you up. Get ready. Sarah and Aniket, get ready. Yes, we'll play the song now. Thanks for reminding me. I did forget.
You're standing in line, phone in your hand. For Apollona's cards, understand. times more it's true. For a glimpse of fate just for you. Career love, maybe a ghost or two. You ask her, rummage right on through. People start to tangle, mess it's a scene. So complicated, you know what I mean. Apollona, oh the bringer of truth. Daily terror, for free, what are you?
I had to go and get a drink. All right, we got Marita. Hi, Marita. Now, remembering, I'm not a doctor. Only a doctor can tell you if there's issues or problems with your pregnancy, especially if it's a future pregnancy. Maybe my real advice to you, if you want to get pregnant, you need to start taking the vitamins for pregnancy, like folic acid and stuff like that, when you start trying to get pregnant, not after you get pregnant. Your body needs to be at the perfect weight for you to be pregnant. So if you're a little bit fat, I would advise you lose a little bit of weight. And if you're a little bit skinny, I would advise that you put on a little bit of weight. Babies like to have healthy bodies, but not fat ones. And work out when your cycle is too. And the other thing is, make sure you've got a loving partner, because you don't want to bring a baby into the world by yourself. So always make sure you've got a loving partner who will support you, because you don't want to do this by yourself. And you won't. I'm here for you. All right. We get pregnant this spring. Got a yes card. Yes, I feel like you will get pregnant this spring, but this is about control. And you might need to have a little bit of patience. Maybe spring isn't the perfect time. Okay, we'll get the Hermit card in reverse. And Marita, I've got to say something that might be uncomfortable. Are you having a baby because you're lonely? Do you think that the baby is going to bring love into your relationship or your life that is missing? Because honestly, if that's how you feel, you need to love yourself before you have a baby, because you can't share love that you don't already have. Do you get what I mean? If you're always, what's the word? Like, reflecting, like, like, if you're always like a lighthouse where your love is like the light, always going outwards and spreading outwards, you're going to use up all your power. And you're going to be left a dead shell of a building. Do you get what I mean? You've got to start with the inner light before you shine your outer light. We've got someone returning home, coming back from a trip or going on a vacation. And I feel like this could be a bad timing situation. There might be a loss of motivation. I am picking up that there could be a pregnancy in spring. And if there is, that's good, Marita. I'm so glad. I'm picking up yes, but I'm picking up you might need to have a little bit of patience. I'm glad it's not about loneliness or anything like that. like children only bring love into your life. You know, they're just such amazing little beings. As I sit in your energy at the end here, I feel relief. So I think you will get what you want. Sarah, not in here. This is a 3-card traditional reading show, so we only do traditional 3-card reads. No AI in here. But in saying that, the AI is here and I can do it if I feel like it. But what we'll do for you, Sarah, we'll send you an AI reading on WhatsApp afterwards. I've got to do a reading for Teresa as well, so I can do one for you as well. So yes, I do AI readings, but I do different things on different channels, and this channel doesn't have an AI element. I wanted to keep this just traditional card reads. I'm getting a love reading, and the first card I've got is what they call the visitor's card or the coming of age card. So it could mean one of two things. Either someone is coming back into your life or someone is coming to visit. It can also mean that someone is going to grow up or they're going to act their age. It can also mean that someone is going to be a child. It can also mean reunions, playfulness, kindness, and goodwill. And it can also mean someone is feeling homesick for you and they're thinking about you. This could be about childhood memories as well. So I feel like something that you did as a child is going to come to your mind this week. And when it does, I want you to think of the lesson that you could learn from it. We've got unhappy families with the 10 of Cups, and it shows you might just have a dysfunctional life. You might just have a dysfunctional family. And honestly, dysfunctional could be the normal for you. And if it works for you, that's great. But if it is dysfunctional and you don't like it, try to make it more functional by making one change every day. And that's for everyone, guys. You can change your whole world by just doing one change, getting used to it, and then doing another change. That's what my Gamify Your Life book's about. The Strength card shows that you're going to need to have some inner strength and courage. Your self-confidence might be shaken this week, or you might have self-doubt, and I want you to stop it. Just because you're waiting doesn't mean it's stagnating. Sometimes waiting is an action because you're waiting for the divine timing, the perfect timing, when you're exactly ready and they're exactly ready. And I don't think that time is here yet. I think you need to have patience. You need to be less possessive. You don't own anyone. You can't make anyone do anything, and no one can own you or make you do anything. We're all free spirits. We can all do what we want. We're all humans. Hueman. Light beings. Because we're in a hologram. We're holograms. We're just, if you've seen Red Dwarf, we're like hard light holograms. Hard light. Oh, thank you for letting me know, Sarah, that it resonates. I appreciate you. I will hit you up with an AI reading in WhatsApp. I'll get on to you after. I'll talk to you later, Sarah. Aniket is next. Hi, Aniket. You're right, Sarah. Nice to see you back, Sarah. Hey, Anna Cat. Oh, Sarah really liked her reading. Oh, thanks, Sarah. Oh, you're fine, Sarah. I know life is busy. I know you're just there if I need you. I know you don't have time to freaking moderate or... You know what I mean? It's fine. I love you anyway, Sarah. You're fine. Love yous all. Like, you guys, I spend more time with you than anyone else in the world. Anna Cat, shut up. We're going to start with the long confession. Regret. My intention was not to hurt you. I'm so ashamed and embarrassed. I can't bear to look you in the eyes, tell you everything. I can't stand the thought of making you cry. Just let me build up the courage to confront us. Naked confession, naked truth. You didn't put up with my bullshit. You crushed my big ass ego, but that made me respect you more. And I depend on you too much to let you go. I have codependency issues. Thanks, Anna Cat. All right, let's see who's next. Thanks, Sarah. Just don't be too hard on yourself. Just do your best, and that's all you can do. Oh, I'm just about to call you up, actually. It's your turn now. Thank you, Anna Cat, for letting me know. I resonated with Anna Cat today. That's awesome. Arma, you get ready. And if you notice in the chat, Arma, it actually tells you your name comes up. And Princess, are you around? What are you doing? Change already. I clicked on that 5 fucking times. All right. Anna, how are you doing? Let's get your reading done. Uh, we've got a yes card, so I feel like by May, you may have a new company to work for. This is about gifts, generosities, and donations and charities, but it also says employment on there, so we've got a new job coming in for you. I got to say, you might not get the pay that you quite want. This card is about unexpected changes and huge losses. So I don't think you're going to get the wage you want. You might need to think about upskilling and getting a better job or going to a better company that pays more. And we've got the Page of Wands. Now this one, now I used to say when I learned this is because this page has got a hat on. I was like, he's got a new hat. He's going on his new job. But it is actually just about new excitement and bright ideas. And I feel like you're going to be full of energy when you start this new company. Just to remember, a job is your work. It's not a place to socialize. It's not a place to do your personal shit on your phone. I'm picking up very strongly, Armour, that you should not get involved with other employees, especially romantically. So just be careful. I've got to say, if you do get romantically involved with someone at your work, chances are you'll have to find a new job. Thank you, Armour. That's your reading. Oh, Princess, what do you need to know about A, energy check? We are in separation. Should I still wait for him or let go? Will he ever be your spouse? Okay. But the energy check is he's a man with no foundation. We've got the King of Pentacles in reverse. Says that he might be corrupt or extortionate. And what I mean by that is he might say one thing and do another thing totally different. Like he might say, I love you, I want to be with you. But then he's like, I need my freedom. Do you get what I mean? Or he might be extortionate, like, I only want a sexual relationship with you, not a girlfriend. Extortionate. Don't let him hold you for ransom. Should you still wait for him or let him go? Well, quite honestly, who told you, Princess, you had to stop seeing other people to wait for him? Why don't you just go about your business? Meet other people, talk to other people, go on dates, have a bit of fun while you wait for him. You can have a connection with someone without having sex with them and being in a relationship. And you might find that you might find someone better if you do. You might not also, but it will tell you what you want and what you don't want. I think the biggest mistake you guys do is you stop and wait for your person. And you don't, like, I'm not saying have sex with anyone else, but go to dinner with someone and interact with them and see if they're the sort of person you want to interact with more. Like, you've got to be interacting with people. I'm not saying necessarily sleep with everyone. You don't have to date everyone. You don't have to be romantic with everyone. You do kind of have to be friends with everyone. we've got a disconnection here. And I feel like there's imbalance where you're putting a lot more energy into it than he is. This is about unequal or incompatible and unhappy couples. I'm not going to tell you whether to wait for him or let him go. I would just say don't drop everything to wait. And if you do decide to let him go, what I would do personally, I wouldn't let him go and I wouldn't wait around for him. I'd do something in the middle. I'd go out with my friends and have fun, and I would occasionally send him a message to know that I'm alive, or send him contact, even if I just posted something on social media that he would know was aimed at him. Do you know what I mean? And I would give him sometimes a lifeline or an opportunity to reach out to me, because that's what sometimes people need. They don't want you to reach out. They just want the opportunity to go, oh my God, they've come into my mind. Will he ever be your spouse? We've got the Temperance card in reverse, which is about an imbalance again. Yes, there is a possibility that he could be your spouse, but you need to address this imbalance, because if you don't, you're going to have a not very pleasant life. You might lack perspective. There is definitely discord in this relationship and recklessness. And I feel like A might be a little bit self-indulgent here. Thanks, Princess. Do you know anyone in your life that's self-indulgent, guys? I'm not saying ego-driven, just self-indulgent. You know, they worry about themselves first. This message repeats for some reason. I don't know why. All right, thank you, Princess. It resonates. Excellent. Thick Lady and Jaya. Emma, you get ready too. Everyone get ready. Yay, everyone get ready. We're going to close the queue. 6 o'clock. What we're going to do now is everyone just put up your question. We're going to go down the chat, and whoever puts their question up first gets to go first. Out of you guys. So Emma's up first. We'll just move straight into her. Well, Emma, let's be realistic. I'll tell you a story, okay? So I had a really bad life. My life was going really shitty. I was really miserable, and I was broke, and I was unhappy. And then I started doing manifestation, which made me change my scarcity thinking into abundance thinking. And when I changed my brain to focus on the positive things instead of the negative things, I noticed the positive things more. And when I was focused on the negative things, I noticed the negative things more, right? So my life changed 1,000%, but all I did was change my point of view from negative to positive, and that's the only thing that changed. So how will your marriage life be? It depends how you think it's going to be. If you focus on the negative things, it's going to be not happy. But if you focus on the positive things, and you're like, yeah, he does this really annoying little thing that pisses me off every fucking day, like every day. And you just go, nah, whatever. Think of the positive things. He brought me a bunch of flowers. Do you know what I mean? Depends what you focus on. Now let's get your mystical reading. apprenticeship, so I feel like he will be a little bit immature or inexperienced in love, and I feel like you're both going to be learning about each other, which honestly, you make mistakes when you're coming together and when you're trying to work out a marriage. You know, like sometimes you piss the other person off or you do things that annoy them, you know, and you've got to just adjust and compromise depending on what needs to happen. So I feel like there are going to be good times and there are going to be bad times, but it's more of a learning period and an adjustment to being in a relationship with someone rather than actual problems in the marriage. We've got the Hangman, so it brings in a little bit of stagnation. I feel like you're going to get into a rut and it's going to be the same shit different day. Wake up, get ready for work, get home, cook dinner, go to bed, get up, have breakfast, go to work. Do you get what I mean? Like, where is the time for romance here? And I feel like you're going to be trapped because I feel like you don't have enough time in the day. Like, you might work long hours or he might work long hours. And when you do get together, I feel like you're going to be tired. It's going to be hard to put in the effort. But we do have an energetic connection with you two. So I feel like there is a strong, friendly, fun, charismatic energy about this relationship. And I feel like you will make mistakes, but you will grow and learn together. And there will be cycles of adversity, but there will be also cycles of great happiness. Thank you, Emma. All right, thick lady. Sorry, a mutual friend was told by my ex about future plans. When will the ex give me the proposal ring? Time frame. Oh, thick lady. Number one, stop it. Stop it. Okay, you're doing something that I never do. You're spending or you're investing into something that hasn't happened yet. Stop it. If the proposal happens, it happens. Don't rely on it. Don't depend on it, because you will be left dissatisfied no matter what happens, because your expectations are so high. So let's bring these expectations down a little bit, okay? Your ex might have future plans to marry you, but he's going to wait for the perfect moment. You don't need to worry about when that is. Just enjoy his company, okay? Try to connect and talk. Try to be romantic and funny and cute. And this will make him propose faster. Your actions will make him propose faster rather than you stressing, worrying, and saying, when is it going to happen? That worry energy will mean that he's not going to do it because he wants to feel calm and in control. He doesn't want to feel rushed and worry energy. Do you get what I mean, thick lady? All right, let's get your reading. No, it's fine, thick lady. I just need you. I have to do the reality reading because I'm autistic. I can't do the mystical reading if I don't do the reality reading because I feel like because I'm a very literal person and the mystical readings aren't literal. So I have to do a literal reading before I do a mystical reading. Thanks for Claudia. Okay, I'm going to give you, Thick Lady, because I gave you, I'm going to give you extra cards. Stop focusing on time frames. Time is still unknown. Don't lose hope. Time has been delayed. That's why I say don't be so focused on when it's going to happen. Just know it's going to happen. February. So that's next year. I'm only going to give you one of these because you got extra cards with the time cards, even though none of them said any time. We've got a healing connection, and I feel like your romance will transform your life. This is about growing with someone and healing with someone who might have had things that happened to them in the past, like you might have had your heart broken, and this is about growing and learning and healing together. So I feel like because it is your ex, February. Thank you, Big Lady. Big Lady, thank you. J-Up, how you doing? Thanks for waiting. Sorry you're last, sweetie. We'll give you a couple of extra cards as well. Is anyone else in the room waiting for a reading? You just need to comment. Okay, we got around July, J-Up. So your next meeting with ST might not be until July. Just a little bit. What is it? It's April. 3 months. I want to talk to you, but I don't know what to say. And I love your sense of humour. You are wifey husband material. And I love the way you dress. I think you are so adorable. But I let others influence my choices. There you go, Joe. We gave you a couple of extra cards for being last. All right, is anyone else waiting for a reading? I think that's it for today. So don't forget to add my Pick a Card channel. Let me just put up the link. This is my new channel. I think I go live on it tomorrow. Make sure you add Pick a Card readings, subscribe to the channel. That's it for the show today. We will see you in a couple of days for 3 card readings. We've got Pet Speak coming up after this. Why didn't it go to the end? What are you doing? I'm supposed to be on the screen. Alright, that's it for today, guys. That's all we've got. See you next time.
Listen up, you see.
That's all we've got for you today, my mystical legends. You know the deal. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a lawyer. I'm just a woman with a deck of cards, too much caffeine, and an internet connection that definitely needs a cleansing. The advice I give, it's not a command, it's not even a suggestion, it's more like a cosmic take it or leave it. So please, don't quit your job, dump your partner, or sell everything to go live in a yurt just because the fool said take a leap. Double check your information with real people, in real situations. It's okay to be mystical, but there's a very thin line between mystical and mildly unhinged. Trust me, I've been both. If your intuition tells you to text your ex, that's not divine guidance, that's just anxiety wearing a crystal necklace. You've wandered the cards, flirted with fate, and asked the same 3 questions in 6 different ways. The answers were the same. You just needed to hear them again. So here's your energy back cleansed, sparkly, and slightly more self-aware. Until next time, breathe, hydrate, and don't text the ex. You'll be tempted, but that's just Mercury doing his little dance. I love you, weirdos. Go be divine. Go be chaotic. Just don't mix the two in public. Energy returned, circle closed. Now go drink some water, your 80% intuition and 20% dehydration. Good night.
5 for 5 cards, that's a cosmic steal. Come join the live show.